17 and we first passed our test, we all had that dream car. Now, I'm not talking about a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. It was the car the cool kid owned. He had 3 hot chicks as passengers, and it was the car you dreamt of owning. Maybe it was the BMW M3, or this perfect example of a Ford Escort Cosworth. Or maybe if you're the youth of today, it's the Mercedes A45. We all had that one hero car which we wanted, but we couldn't afford. But for all of us, that car was different. What was that one car that you wanted, but couldn't afford?
Lupo GTI.
Really?
Yeah. I wanted the Renault 5 GT Turbo, I just couldn't afford it no matter what. You know what? This will sound a bit silly. I really wanted a BMW 116i. The 1 Series had just come out, and it was just that too much.
Was a Renault 5 GT Turbo.
And did you get one?
No.
For me, there was only one car. This, a Peugeot 205 1.9 GTI. But after 20 years of dreaming,
20 years.
I'm hopefully today going to buy a 1.9 cherry red phase 2 Peugeot GTI. I bet you love it, don't you?
I don't get it. The computer doesn't get it either.
I've set my shopping budget at £15,000, but straight away I realised that this was going to be a lot harder than I initially thought. Cherry red is exactly the right colour, but it's like some weird thing. 2.1 litre engine. Yes, that's modified to help. There we go, 1.9, 68,000 miles, so it's £25,000. So a phase 2 is a facelift. It went phase 1, it went phase 1.5, which was very similar, but just a few mods. And then phase 2 was like the last of the models, which was only about 2 or 3 years, but they're just a lot more modern, like white indicators, better seat interiors. It's a 1.6, so I definitely don't want a 1.6, but it's got phase 2 lights on the front, phase 1 lights on the rear.
So it's a cut and shut.
Like it's a mix match. Always bad when it starts with project. Cracking winter project. There you go. So you can do it in the cold as well.
Nice.
Gotta love a salesman. Eventually, I found a phase 2 right on budget, and the best part was cherry red 1.9 white indicator. Look at that gleaming beauty. Please have the right seats. Please have the right seats. Yeah, there you go. Red carpets. We've actually found one. That is the perfect spec car. Look at that, there's not another one. 1.6, 1.6.
There is one car that fits your description for sale on the entire of the internet.
So, which one should we ring first?
Don't get scammed this time.
Hello?
Oh yeah, you okay? I'm just ringing up about the 205 you've got for sale.
Oh yes, yeah, we've still got that, yeah.
And does it tick over all right? Is the engine good?
It's a really good driving car, actually.
Yeah. I've seen on the photos it looks a little bit like the seats are a little bit coming apart.
Yeah, they do suffer with the leather shrinking.
So before I went ahead with buying the car, I did a bit of research to see exactly what it would cost to make this car perfect. And then I can use that as a bargaining tool. If we got all the seats done and the steering wheel, I think it's going to cost us like about £3,000, I reckon. How would 12 sound to you?
It's a bit lower than I want to go. I've got interest in the car anyway. I'm happy to do a deal on it, but I don't think I can do 12. It's up for... What about 12 and a half?
Yeah. Okay, I'm good with that. We'll go 12 and a half.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
For that.
Take care. Cheers. Bye.
Cheers, bye.
Jane got some good news. This is you're going to be so excited. It's a red Peugeot 205 GTI 1.9. Phase 2. I knew you'd love it.
Don't buy a car ever again.
Why not? How are we going to get to school?
How are we going to get no money?
Yeah, good point, Senna.
If you buy a car, I'm not going to do it.
It's a bit drastic. Unfortunately for Senna, this car has been on my bucket list for many years, and I had already committed to the deal. So as Senna packed her bags, Anthony was kind enough to deliver my dream car. Oh, look how bright red it is. cherry red 205 1.9 GTI. In about 3 seconds it's going to be mine. How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. It's tidy.
Look at the red carpet.
Yeah. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted, the red. Yeah, seats are a bit.
Yeah, the seats are the thing that let it down. Yeah.
So is this normal, is it?
Yeah, they do separate on all the stitching seems to separate. What happens is the leather itself gets really tough and it just pulls away.
Apart. If we refurb the steering wheel, new gaiter there and new seats, this would be like amazing.
What's it feel like being sat in it?
It feels old. For those of you who are subscribed to the channel, you will know I bought a graphite grey car in a 3-car deal a few years back. And if you're not subscribed, please help us out and do it now. You are right now watching the Mark II channel and a staggering 85% of you have not yet clicked. The Peugeot I already own is a concours collectible car. It's extremely low mileage and worth a lot of money. The downside of buying the ultimate classic car is if I drove this 10,000 miles, it would devalue the car massively. It's a shame, but that's why this higher mileage dream colour car is perfection for me. I can literally use it as a daily. Now, this isn't the first time I came close to my dream red 205 GTI. So I've had a 1.6 cherry red.
Really?
Always wanted a 1.9.
Yeah.
Obviously couldn't have one because of insurance and cost. Had 1.9 wheels, so it looked just like this. When I bought it from a lady in Solihull, she said her husband was in prison, she needed the money. Did a great deal on it, $2.5 grand it was. Got it home to mum and dad's house. That night, they came back for it.
Oh no, really?
I had it about 3 hours. I did one journey of about 15 miles in it. And
I
gone.
won't do that with this one.
No, this was 12.5 grand. 5 years ago, what do you reckon? 5, 6?
Yeah, quite easily.
Right, time for a drive. Thank you.
Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, I will do. Thank you. Dream come true.
We're gonna die.
Probably.
Look at your mirror.
It's great, isn't it?
Listen to that. What's that?
Heater matrix, I think. It's because it's got an auto check. Just be patient.
What? What's that?
That's definitely something which.
Oh, that's broke.
What is that? Ashtray.
It nearly fell off.
Everything breaks. Right, stop. Right, no more opening stuff.
How many Galdem would you have if you had one of these back in the day?
Any what?
How much Galdem?
What's Galdem?
Girls.
Put it this way, right? Like, you'd literally, if you had one of these, in fact, I was speaking to one of Senna's teachers at school. She'll go mad when she sees it. She was saying that she went out with a lad who had a rolling Garrus, one of these. She didn't like him. The only reason she went out with him was because of his car. Which is exactly what it was like then. Right, we have no electrical help here. Nothing. We have no traction control, no bad ABS. Oh, smiles. This is amazing. The steering wheel's a little bit out, but we'll see past that. Ready? Oh, does that fit? Is that so?
Not got a lot in second.
No, there's definitely.
First gear is the one.
It's not slow though, is it?
No, definitely not. For a 30-year-old, considering some of its horses probably escaped.
What are you doing?
Should we do a Macca's?
Yeah. Drive through.
What are we having? What's retro?
Pickles.
A triple please burger cheese. Do you want a meal?
Triple please burger, yeah?
Yes, please.
No, just
cheese.
Just two of that. Just two of them.
And anything else?
Just two.
Yeah,
You want two?
yeah, because I'm not having the.
What's two of them? Two dude. I'm paying. This is great. What a day. Do you know what? This means more to me, which sounds ridiculous, than a Lamborghini.
Does it?
Yeah, this is like. I'd love to. Maybe I'll get bored of it, but I feel like now I'd just drive this.
Oh, I missed it. You just stalled.
I don't think I stalled. I think it stops. I'm going to take stall because it's a preference right now. I'm going to go with a positive negative of I stalled it.
So was a Mackey's where you would go and hang out as a kid? 17-year-old?
Oh, with your mates in cars. You'd go to there was a car park in Redditch up at Headless Closs, and Darb owned it. Like literally, he had a Renault 5 GT Turbo because he was spoilt. He had whatever he wanted. I used to get a lift up on the back of this is a true story. My mate had a 50cc moped, and I used to hold onto the back of it, a piece of rope on my BMX. True story. Is it Mills? You're getting a bit ropey.
This is getting very ropey.
Or should we go to the car park to hang out and meet our...
Like the old days?
Yeah. So this is it. This was the car park. Headless Cross car park. That was a common sight. That, XR2i, Renault 5 GT Turbo, all the like different hot hatches, that's where this was. This was heaving on a Friday night. Look at that for parking. That's proper 90s parking. So this is officially Darb's car park. Should we go show him?
You own it right now, actually.
Yeah, I am the hottest hatch.
There's just nobody else here.
And you're my girlfriend.
You need a wee. That is disgusting.
Wow. Hey, that's flipping brilliant, isn't it? Hey, the good old... Look at the wheels.
No,
That's mint.
it's nice, isn't
Oh.
it? Look how red it is as well.
I know, no oranges.
How pretty was your girlfriend if you had one of these?
Oh, you have to have one of these. Let's have a freaking start off with this bad boy.
Got that bad.
Rolling.
Ow! What's the matter with the handbrake? You have to use it, you know.
I've never used handbrake. What do you reckon? I think it's got that bad.
Hey, this must be...
We can't even reach the pedals.
Oh, wow. Hey, that opposite.
Got a CD player in. Dumb.
Guessing we need to wire it in.
Oh, is that why it's not working?
I'm guessing. Yeah, that'd be why, wouldn't it?
Pre-stolen.
How it came out of the factory. It was French.
You've had it about an hour and your stereo's been nicked.
This has got anti-theft.
But it's not worked.
Right, important time. Let's see what Jane and Senna think of this amazing car. But before I bought it, I did do a car vertical check. As you can see, all green ticks. So in 30 years, it's managed to stop out of a ditch.
Until now.
Maybe.
It looks.
You can be honest, Senna. What's it look like?
It looks a bit horrible.
Why don't you like it?
I understand it's a bit bumpy, like.
A bit bumpy.
Wow.
What do you think about the car?
Ah, Daddy.
Yeah. It's not a shopping trolley.
Now we have Jane and Senna's overwhelming approval. Let me show you a cool feature on Car Vertical. If you scroll down, there's all the MOT failures, and my God, there's a lot.
There.
That's all MOT is.
What's it
but
keep failing on?
being
Just
too,
before I get in it,
being too cool. I don't know how the seats fold, mate.
like this.
Oh, there we go, look.
There's a lever at the bottom.
Jane knows.
Old school. I've
you know
always
how
been in the back, haven't I?
How about Reese and Daddy, you go in that car, me and Mum are going to the G-Wagon. So we can spend.
Senna, when I was your age, this is the car that I would have gone out in, or loved to have gone out in, with my mummy and daddy driving. So you this afternoon are going to get to live my dream.
No way. Slow down,
So here's an example of a bad report, and if you see the yellow lights for damage, and when we scroll down you can see the photos from when it was auctioned off at the car crash auction website. And when you're spending money on your car, your pride and joy, you want to make sure it's worth the money you're paying for it. So if you want to check out your car, a friend's car, or a car you're potentially looking to buy, you can use my discount code MARK at checkout. Link is in the description, and thank you Car Vertical for sponsoring this video. In all honesty, how does this drive? Don't you think it drives like a dream? It doesn't feel like a 30-year-old
Tell you what,
car.
I'll drive it home. And then I'll...
Taxi? Yeah. Can I get a taxi?
You're walking now.
So Senna, are you coming in if Mummy's driving? No, that's 3 of us then, just by herself. What do you think to it? Don't like it? So to finish my dream car delivery day, we headed down to Caffeine and Machine, where as if it was meant to be, it's a 90s car meet, perfect for the 205 GTI to fit in.
Put the on.
Why is everyone stood in the middle there?
Come on.
Stop it.
Let me have the horn.
No.
Come on, you like it when I have the horn.
No, because you're going to make us look like idiots.
You think you've achieved that yourself.
That's all right. Looking around the cars, for me, the 90s hot hatch era was very special.
Another red one.
So this was its absolute main competitor.
Is this what Darb had?
This is what Darb had most of them actually. He had 3 of them, blew them all up. And I've got a white one. Do you reckon? Ever been in one of them?
No.
I was going to say, just keep saying no. Make you feel better.
Well, Darb's had one, didn't it?
This is our car.
Okay, that's it then. So, they say never meet your heroes, and this is a perfect example how that's not always true. The Phase 2 GTI 1.9 in cherry red is everything I ever dreamt it to be. Only downside, 30 years too late. See you next Tuesday, 6 p.m.
Voices got posterior.